Hey, what's up, guys? It's Nunnker. I'm here to do my rather late UFC 101 declaration review slash afterthoughts. I'm sorry for this being kind of late. It's a few days late. It's not that late, but I just didn't really have time to do it. But anyways, nonetheless, before you watch this video, if you want to watch my UFC 101 blog, I did go to this event. It was a great event, and I went to it, so I have a blog for day 1 and day 2. Like it says in the description box of the blog day 1, I did not yet upload the day 2 blog, the fight night blog, onto my computer yet, because we actually filmed the whole thing through my well, most of it through my cousin's iPhone. So it's just kind of a hassle, like we're just having some trouble getting it, but we'll get it eventually. So as soon as possible, I'll post the second part to my UFC 101 blog. And for those of you wondering where I asked Dana White the question, that was I got a couple questions about this private message, but that was at the Fight Club exclusive Q&A. All right, let's get right to it now. So to start off, since I did go, I want to show you guys what they gave out. You guys can just skip this if you don't care, but I showed this in my prediction video. This is the official program. There's the back, and then pretty much it just shows you all the fights and whatever, as you can see. It just tells you a lot about them, a couple cool ads. Not much there. Yeah, whatever. So you get that. This was what you get to the Q&A, little Fight Club band thing. It's made out of paper. I'll keep it. And I got this for like $20 at the merchandise stand. A UFC 101 declaration t-shirt. And on the back you have like the date. It's pretty much the poster, and I would think this would be on the front, but it is actually the front of it. That ain't black too, but I like white. And then you also just get this if you want to meet Met Sarah on us somewhere in Philly. And Girls of Science. We didn't go to that. But anyways, by the way, the shirt did come with a DVD. It comes with a free DVD. We got like UFC 61 free with it, but I just gave it to my cousin because I already have that one. But anyways, the last thing it comes with is, which I did not open yet, a UFC 101 declaration poster. It would have been kind of cool if I did this like right behind the video, right behind this poster, but I haven't put it off yet, so that's kind of cool. Now, we'll finally get to the afterthoughts. Alright, so obviously I saw all the preliminary cards, so I think I can give you a very good description of each fight. First fight of the night was Jesse Lennox against Danilo Vilfort. First round, pretty even. I think Vilfort did more. First round was kind of slow, but I had Vilfort winning that round 10-9. Second round, more of the same. The first 2 rounds started off kind of slow from what I remember. And then third round was where things really got going. Danilo Vilfort went for this armbar, and it was deep. It was like, if you guys remember Franklin versus Luter, when Franklin spun out of that armbar, it was like that, only probably even a little bit deeper. People were going crazy. Like, I was sure that Vilfort had the armbar in. I believe he had, I think he might have, I don't know where he did it from, I kind of forget, but he went for this armbar. Jesse Lennox did a beautiful spin out of it. He gets out, and then pretty much there's Vilfort had a cut over his eye, and the ref stopped the fight, and pretty much they stopped the fight due to a cut, and they said that the cut was due to an accidental headbutt by Jesse Lennox while he was trying to go for the armbar. But then I read, from what I read later, they said that it was actually by a punch and not a headbutt the cut was called from. So Jesse Lennox won by TKO via a cut stoppage in the third round. And for those of you wondering, I got that one right. Next fight of the night, George Roop against George Soteropoulos. Soteropoulos, like I said, he was just better. Roop had nothing for him, rather it be standing, and on the ground there was such a big gap. I don't know what they can do with Rubio. I don't think he belongs. Personally, I don't think that there's too many fights that he could do in the UFC. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. Soteropoulos, he showed very good ground control, very good transitioning. Second round, obviously, was able to finish with a Kimura. Very nice Kimura. He had side mount. He locked it in, and Roop tapped rather fast. Roop just had nothing for Soteropoulos in this fight. I got that one right. Next fight of the night, Dan Kramer versus Allentown. Fighting out of Allentown, Matt Riddle. Another decision win for Riddle. This will be 3 unanimous decisions in a row for him. It was kind of an exciting fight. The first round, Dan Kramer locked on a guillotine choke, which looked to be pretty deep. I thought he actually had it at one point, but Riddle showed great heart, and he was able. He had it full locked in, Kramer, but Riddle didn't tap, and he waited for Kramer's arm to get tired, and from all the pressure that he was squeezing with his arm to get the choke, Kramer's arm got tired, and he was eventually able. Riddle was eventually able to slip out. Second round, just Riddle. I had it for Riddle 10-9. It wasn't too eventful except for that choke, but Riddle was just able to kind of grind out a decision. 30-26, one of the judges had it, the other one had 30-27. I did not agree with that. Then there was another 29-27. I had it 29-28. I had Kramer winning the first, but Riddle was able to grind out the last 2 rounds. He was able to take Kramer down and use nice control and just kind of beat him up there. So Matt Riddle won a unanimous decision. Next fight of the night, Thales against Alessio Sakara. Wow. If I was ever a fan of Thales, I don't think I ever was, but I'm definitely not one now. That was, in my opinion, the second worst fight of the night. Riley versus Nelson was probably the worst. But this fight, first of all, I did not agree with the decision. For those of you who did not see the fight, Thales had Alessio Sakara's back, if I remember correctly, 2 or 3 times. I don't remember. It was either 2 or 3 times. I can guarantee you Thales had Sakara's back. He had him mounted. He landed some nice shots on the feet. He took Sakara down. I don't know what the judges were thinking. I think this is a biased decision. I think that they gave it to Sakara partly due to the fact that Litis, they were kind of trying to tell Litis, like, hey, you're in the UFC, you got to do something. You can't sit here and let the fans boot for you. And since the fans hated Thales so much, I think that, the judges also were kind of bored, and they wanted to give it to Sakara just out of anger. I don't know. That's my opinion, but I don't see how you could give Sakara this fight. Everybody who I went with like 5 other people, everybody thought Litis won this fight. Litis was going for a lot of flashy moves. None of them really landed, but especially in the first round, he was going for a lot of flashy moves, probably trying to erase the Anderson Silva loss, but none of it landed, and he was, Thales was standing with Sakara way too much. He didn't try to take him down that much. He did enough to win, but I think Litis should have taken it down to the ground more. And, he was trying to stand and bang with Sakara, and that's just not what you do against a good striker like him. This is 2 in a row for Sakara. He wins a split decision, 29-28, 30-27, 29-28. And the guy who had it 30-27 for Litis, I would probably agree with that. Either 29-28 or 30-27. I did think that Litis would be able to submit Sakara rather easily. Like I said, when he got it to the ground, I thought it was a done deal. But Sakara, he showed good submission defense, and he's able to win a split decision. I'm going to make a part 2 to this video. Hopefully we can get it done in the next part. See you guys there.